We've all been there. As poultry farmers, we know the joy of seeing our flock healthy and active. One day your flock is healthy, scratching in the dirt, foraging happily in the farmyard, and everything seems perfect. But then, the next day, something is off. They're sluggish, maybe their feathers are ruffled, and they just don't look right. It's a sudden change that can be quite alarming. As a concerned poultry farmer, you know something is wrong. One possible culprit could be salmonellosis, a disease that can strike without much warning. This disease is a real problem for poultry farmers all over, and it's caused by a sneaky little bacteria called salmonella. Under the microscope, these bacteria look harmless, but they can wreak havoc on your flock. Now, salmonella is a real troublemaker. It can spread quickly and silently, making it a formidable enemy in the poultry world. It doesn't discriminate. It can infect all sorts of animals, and even us humans. This means that the health of your flock is not just a concern for your farm, but for public health as well. In poultry, it mainly affects chickens and turkeys, but other birds can catch it too. Ducks, geese, and even pet birds are not immune to this disease. This disease can be a real downer, causing big losses for farmers. Empty coops and sick birds can lead to significant financial strain and emotional stress. But don't worry, I'm here to give you the lowdown on salmonellosis, so you can keep your feathered friends healthy and happy. With the right knowledge and precautions, you can protect your flock and ensure they thrive. Let's talk about this troublemaker, Salmonella. This sneaky bacterium is a major concern for poultry farmers around the world. These tiny bacteria are everywhere in the environment, from the soil to the water sources, lurking in the soil, water, and even in the feed that chickens consume daily. They can also be found in the intestines of healthy birds, making it difficult to detect their presence. You can't even see them with the naked eye, but they can cause a whole lot of problems, from mild infections to severe outbreaks. There are actually over 2,500 types of salmonella, each with its own characteristics and behaviors. However, only a handful are really good at causing disease in poultry, making them the primary targets for control measures. The most common troublemakers are Salmonella pylori and Salmonella gallinarum, which are notorious for their ability to spread quickly and cause significant harm. These bacteria are particularly dangerous because they can be transmitted from one bird to another with ease. These bad boys cause pylori disease and fowl typhoid, respectively, leading to severe illness and even death in infected birds. Both of these diseases can really do a number on your flock, especially young chicks, who are more vulnerable to infections and less able to fight off the bacteria. Now here's the thing about salmonellosis. It's highly contagious. It can spread like wildfire through your flock if you're not careful. The bacteria can be passed from bird to bird through droppings, contaminated feed, or water, even through the air. Imagine this. An infected bird sheds salmonella in its droppings. Another bird comes along, pecking at the ground, and boom, it picks up the bacteria. It's that easy. And it's not just direct contact. Contaminated equipment, shoes, even rodents can carry the bacteria from one place to another. Section 4. A disease takes hold. Salmonellosis in your flock. This section will delve into the impact of salmonella on your poultry, highlighting the importance of early detection and management. Once salmonella gets into a bird, it doesn't waste any time. It quickly invades the bird's system, starting with the digestive tract. It heads straight for the intestines, multiplying rapidly and causing inflammation. This inflammation can lead to severe diarrhea and dehydration, weakening the bird significantly. From there, it can spread to other organs like the liver, spleen, and even the ovaries in laying hens. This systemic spread can cause a range of symptoms, from lethargy to reduced egg production. In young chicks, salmonellosis is particularly nasty. Their underdeveloped immune systems make them especially vulnerable to the bacteria's effects. It can cause high mortality rates, leaving you with a fraction of your flock. The loss of young chicks can be devastating, both emotionally and financially. In adult birds, it might not be as deadly, but it can still wreak havoc on egg production and overall health. Chronic infections can lead to ongoing health issues, making it crucial to manage and prevent outbreaks effectively. Section 5. Telltale signs. Recognizing salmonellosis. Now you're probably wondering, how do I know if my birds have salmonellosis? Well, there are some telltale signs you can look out for. But here's the catch. The symptoms can be pretty vague, especially in adult birds. Keep an eye out for things like diarrhea, lethargy, loss of appetite, and decreased egg production. You might also notice some chicks dying suddenly, seemingly without reason. These are all red flags that something is wrong and you need to investigate further.